In many Polish Jewish families, there is no permission, and it's official. It's officially said that you can't really dig in your family story. Did you came across this sort of situation in your neighborhood or among your friends?
Yes, of course. Of course, this is a lot of different stories, and in some families it is like in my family that it is something unspoken, but we know, and in other families it is something unspoken and we can't say. And in many cases, we the children we really don't know. I mean, these people, they really don't know anything. So I know a lot of families, my friends, who found these informations after their grandparents died, and when their parents, they just, I don't know, for example, they found some papers or they found some information outside, and they asked their parents about it, and their parents said that they can't say, they didn't know. It is something you shouldn't say. So it's a lot of this kind of histories, a lot. So this is our performance. Hideout is about it, exactly about it, about this first generation, second generation, and third generation still being in kind of hideout. And in this performance, we think that this is our turn, and we are the ones who could try to get outside this hideout.
Children of the Holocaust in Poland, do you think that they had a moment in the post-war history to say something about themselves, or we, and especially you, because of this project which you are doing with Paweł Pastini and others, you are the first one who says something about this unspoken history?
I don't think that I am first, but or we are the first, but I think we found a way to speak about it in this careful way, but careful, but also effective way, because I think that they tried to speak sometimes. Of course, not all of them. But there was no moment for this. It wasn't this proper moment for these stories in the past, because of this responsibility, I think, because of their parents, who some of them were still alive, because of their children. They have this responsibility for their children. And now I think it's other situation, because we are this third generation, and we found ourselves in so strange situation that we are still in some kind of being hidden in hideout, and we ask the question why, because we know why our grandparents, we know that their children is responsibility, but why us? Why we just can't go out? So to answer this question for us and for our children, we really had to answer this question to them. And I think it's about relation, because of this relation, which is really based on this responsibility still. But I say, I'm safe. You can tell me this story. And she said, for example, Mariela, all my life I couldn't say this story, and now you did something to me that you opened me, like you initiate me to tell these stories, and now I'm telling this story about me, these other stories about my family. So I think it is kind of feeling safe and feeling responsible for each other. And I think this way in Hideout, that because in this performance we build a kind of space in which everybody are invited, because this Polish situation is very, very strange. It's very very Polish. I mean, it's not like it's something you should take like it is. So you should think about what we can do about this specific situation in this country. What we should do. So we should invite people who are the ones who are victims. We should invite people who are their children, their grandchildren. But we should also invite people who are who felt kind of guilty, not because they, for example, murdered somebody, but they stayed silent, or they feel that they couldn't help, for example. So it's many phases of feeling guilty. And also we have other people who didn't know they are Jews. In Poland, there are some people who are righteous among the nations, but there's also a lot of people who helped their neighbors, for example, but they couldn't tell this to other people, so they also stay in this hideout. So we thought about a situation in which all these people could have their voices, could feel safety, and start to tell the stories. And by telling the stories, I think it's the way to go out.